Hi everyone, today I'm gonna talk about five reasons, I think. There could be more reasons by the way, but I'm gonna talk about 5 reasons why Grab is not as good a service as compared to Uber. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater of Grab. I actually use Grab a lot, and then if you see in my previous video, which you can click from here or here, you see that I actually use Grab to go to the MRT because of the Grab MRT promotion. And I actually kind of like the fact that we have more choices for ride sharing in Malaysia. Unfortunately, Grab is not as good as Uber, which is what I'm going to talk about right now. Okay, reason 1, with Grab you are not able to select the exact pickup and drop off location. I'm going to show you an example like right now in Uber. Right now in Uber, like I can move the needle around. Like let's say I want to be picked up in the middle of the street here. That's possible. With Grab, it is entirely not possible. You have to look for a landmark. Let me show you in Grab. In Grab, your pickup location cannot be determined. You have to choose a landmark, right? So let's say maybe somewhere else. If it doesn't exist, your driver is going to get confused and your driver is going to blame you. I will talk about drivers in my second reason why I don't like Grab as compared to Uber. But so if you can't select a location or the location is not accurate, your driver is going to blame you and he's gonna say something during the ride, which is not very cool. And also, I want to show you one good example, which is Pusat Bandar Damansara. Okay, now this is a special situation with Pusat Bandar Damansara MRT station. If you select this as your pickup location, it's in the middle of Damansara link, and if you notice, this is a major highway. What's going to happen is when we choose the drop-off location to be this place, our driver will most often than not be confused because the GPS will guide them to the middle of the highway and they will actually want to stop in the middle of the highway, which is really dangerous. Another thing is if you choose to be picked up, this happened to us. The worst experience I ever got with Grab is that we got a ride and the pickup location is Pusat Bandar Damansara MRT. And then what happened is our driver actually missed that turn to go into the MRT station 2 times because you can't select the exact pickup or drop-off location. This is really bad, Grab. Please fix this. I complained to you guys, to the support, to fix the location for Pusat Bandar MRT, for example. No action. It's been already a week. Sorry I'm ranting, but yeah, this was the worst experience ever because driver eventually cancelled the ride after we've waited for half an hour. It was near midnight. We actually waited a total of an hour just to get back home from Pusat Bandar Damansara. This is really bad. Okay, reason number 2 is rude drivers. Okay, where do I start? Okay, Grab drivers are generally rude, not as professional. Not all drivers are like that. Some drivers are really nice. I cannot generalize. Sorry if you're a good Grab driver. Kudos to you. But Grab seriously make sure rude drivers are penalized accordingly because there are a lot of rude drivers. I get them quite often, which is why I prefer to use Uber more often than not. Grab drivers mostly are full-time drivers, and some of them are former taxi drivers, which is why there could be this taxi mentality, I would say. Yeah, and not friendly. Most of the time you end up being in a car where the driver just does not speak to you at all. Okay, reason number 3 is horrible car condition. I cannot say for all, but more often than not, if I order a Grab ride, it's gonna be in an older car that sometimes would have a lot of issues. Sometimes when they do a corner, you can really hear the drive shaft. The door is rattly. Sometimes the car has been, the car is already like maybe 10 years old, but I've never had such problems with Uber. Always the cars are really nice, very comfortable. Reason number 4 is you are often not able to get a ride with Grab. Sometimes you will order, like sometimes it's an emergency. If it's an emergency, do not use Grab, use Uber, because sometimes you would just wait and wait and wait and you will not get a ride, or sometimes you wait and then the driver will cancel on you anyway. So, and I know Grab is trying to fix this with their promotion called Sure Ride. Good job, Grab. It was sweet while it lasted, but now after it ended, yeah, we're back to square one. I think the reason why you cannot get as much ride is because of the lesser number of drivers that compared to Uber. I'm not too sure, so that one I don't have the data for that. Which brings me to reason number 5. Grab is more expensive more often than not than Uber, especially during spikes. And you will understand why, because on spikes, Uber would still have a lot of drivers on the road, but Grab not that many, which is why the demand is high, which is understandably why the fare is higher. So that's my 5 reasons. I cannot recall a time where I had a bad experience with Uber, ever. Even the worst experience I had with Uber was the time when I was in Jakarta, in Indonesia, and then the driver knew I didn't know the way, and then he tried to bring me around throughout the whole city and stuff. I complained to Uber support, and within 20 minutes I got a refund of the difference in amount because the driver charged me 180,000 to get from the airport essentially to Jakarta Selatan, which is crazy, and then I got a refund of 90,000, which is really nice. But Grab, yeah, a lot of promotions, but you guys have to work better on the subtle things that are making your company suffer. Otherwise you would have pulled ahead of Uber if not for these 5 reasons I mentioned above. So thank you, subscribe for more content, and I have travel videos and food videos, vlogs, etc. And yep, see you!